Alrighty, let's see if this is all working. Seems so. Hi everybody, how are we today? I know it's impromptu. I don't expect a ton of people to show up since it's not my normal scheduling, but I can't get out of what I need to do tomorrow, so oh well. It is what it is. But I figured I'd just kind of work on lining some comic pages. Either way. But how is everyone? We won't be too long of a stream today. Just because I'm not really used to streaming on Saturdays. But maybe an hour, maybe no more than 2. But we shall see on that. Oh, you're cleaning. Well, hopefully it goes well, and hopefully your shift went well. Also, hi, Flaffy. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of woke up because I had to take a power nap before the stream because there was no way I was going to function after meetings and errands and so many things. But a lot of good progress. I did talk to the compositors today, and things are going well. So we may not get the animation out this year, but they're thinking it would be as soon as early next year. But they are doing everything they can. So that's all I can ask for, honestly. So again, later is better than ever, right? So very, very excited for that. I don't need you guys seeing my password. Goodness. There we go. Okay. So yeah. Luckily I kind of already knew that was going to happen, but yeah, I did want it to come out this year, but compositing does take some time. The guys are also being nice enough to not do everything at once and then drop me with a really huge bill that would, well, you know, kind of kill me. And it's not even kill me, it's just, it would be a lot, and then I wouldn't have anything left in my bank, and no one wants that, right? Also, I'd probably be emoting more, but I don't remember what all my emotes are, and I would hate to be like, put on my angry emote like that. I'm not mad at them in any way. I'm glad they were being honest with me. And that's okay. We will get it done. Gives me a little more time to prep things, I suppose. And then I should be getting sound stuff in tomorrow, but I won't be able to like look over it until like late in the night since I've got to help take care of family and such. It's been a busy time. So yeah. Yeah, I do agree. It is okay. It's so long as it comes out. When it comes out, don't know, but maybe 7's my lucky number. But they're doing great. They're really nice guys, really easy to talk to. I do appreciate it. But we are going on it. We are going through. We're getting there. It's just baby steps. So, just wanted to kind of update for those that watch the vlog, those that are here. That is the progress. I'm just sorry that, you know, it's taking so long, but, you know, that is animation out of pocket, right? Zombie style is always fun. I gotta like wake up my body. My motor skills are a little tired today, so. Plus, like I said, I just woke up, so. Wanted to make sure I had enough time to get on stream and get the stuff going. And as always, to those that are joining us, those are just kind of hanging out and everything, if you have questions about the series, questions about my process, questions about me, or you just want to tell me about some ideas that you have for your own stuff, or how your day's going, all ears. I'm just here drawing, and I love the company. I love talking to you guys. And we'll see. Maybe if Saturdays are nice, I switch over to that, because it seems that a lot of people don't want me to stream on Sundays. And I don't mean you guys, I mean just life. Because every time I try to plan something on a Sunday, something else has to come up. And get a little tired of it. But you know, what can you do? On to drawing. Fluffy says, I do like Saturdays. Hey, nothing wrong with it. That's why we're kind of testing it. See if it works, and if it does work, cool. May have to be a test run a few times to see if it works, but as much as I would love to do 3 times a week, I sadly just don't have the time or energy for it, with the daytime job and such, but I don't mind testing to see what works. Personally, I would love to stream on Thursdays, but I have thought writing sessions on Thursday. And we had our writing session this Thursday. It was delayed from last week, but we did have a writing session this Thursday. It was really good. We had a really good run of it. Got a few pages out. Of course, like, I went crazy, and I wrote a lot. And kind of like left my writers and editors like a lot of pages to read through. So, whoops. But all good, all good. Hopefully we can get through this chapter and we can move on to the next chapter and get them written. Normally in the past, I didn't like writing chapters too ahead of everything, because what if things change? But I guess now that it's in comic, you kind of need to know if things are going to change, because you'd hate to write something in stone for this. Like, the beginning of The Friend was completely different. That was we did it kind of like, we had a couple chapters ahead and not much more than that, because things would change over time. Our ideas changed over time. But Thoughts had years to solidify, and a lot of things that have red string that attach to each other. So kind of want to make sure everything's set in stone. And I would hate to write ourselves into a corner. So we're kind of going ahead and writing a bunch of chapters, considering we're on chapter 2, and I believe like I had that discussed, which was technically chapter 4, but like we're not gonna get into all the nitty gritty of that, because I don't remember the buttons. That's a lot. Let's see. Safi says, I'm really doing fine. I'm stumped for what I want to focus on for thought, because I got like 5 different ideas in my head. Oh my god, me too. Again, I don't know my buttons offhand yet, so we'll get there. Maybe I'll draw like expressions on my keys. But yeah, no, I totally get that. I have so many things for thought. So many things. Oh my god, the thing that's in pre-production. Oh, I'm so excited. You guys are not ready. It's looking so good. But I have to focus on the pilot and the comic and try getting those going, but that's like cooking in the back. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I hope you have find some inspiration or the motive. It's not inspiration. You're always inspired. It's the motive to do it. But the main things I truly want to focus on is the guide and Victor's story. Go for it. Like, make those your priorities. Like, make a list. Make a list of the 5 different things, and then like see the priorities and like what each part needs done for it. I sometimes had to do that when I got overwhelmed with ideas. Luckily, I don't have to draw as extensive background pieces for each of these. Like a little bit here and there, but not a ton, especially here when it zooms in. Which helps. Because again, I have to remember, people are going to read these pages for like 2 seconds and then move on. So like, you want to solidify the idea of this is what the background is, and they'll keep it in their memory, and they continue on. So I have to remember that, and that'll probably help speed up the comic process, right? So. You know the craziest news I saw, and it's not even like political news or anything. There's a lot of that, and I don't feel like talking about that. No, the craziest news I freaking saw was the Higurashi coming back. My friends were so obsessed with that show, and like I like gore and I like horror stuff, but like I never got into that show. But I didn't have that on my bingo card for like what was gonna come back. So, oh, that was crazy. I don't know if it's a remake or they're continuing the story, or if you can, right? Fluffy is continuing with yeah, because Victor's story has had 3 chapters already, but I'm going to scrap them because I kind of plopped him into Sirawasa without even a backstory for him as a character. Yeah, sometimes it's good to kind of take a back step and just go back to the drawing board. I know with the Christmas comic, that was just kind of our test run to kind of see, like, do these characters actually work together? Or more importantly, do my actors work well together? So I had a lot of fun with that. So yeah, totally get it, totally get it. I think that is a smart choice, and I think you're going to be happier with the result. Don't do what I do, though. Don't do what I do. I tend to completely delete my scripts so that they don't influence me. Because I'm like, I didn't like how this worked. And then I'll like completely scrap it and then try to go off of like my memory of things and when I'm rewriting. Because I don't want the script to influence me and then write me back in the same corner. But then you'll get to a point where you're in a corner and sometimes you may need to look at your old writing and it might have a solution in it to help get you out of the corner. But because I deleted it, then I have to find a new solution, and sometimes it's a pain. So don't recommend doing what I do. Would I do it again? Yeah, most likely. I always do. But I don't suggest it. And I did get a lot of notes back from the editors. Hi, Bree. Welcome in. Congrats once again. Congrats once again on funding your Kickstarter for 3 tomes. I'm super excited for you. Let's go hit those stretch goals, right? It's gonna be so good. But hi. What's up? Welcome in, welcome in. I'm just kind of working on thought comic pages. We're in the process of lining the prequel chapter. So yeah, Zami helped with redlining a few of the pages. So those are the red lines were Zami's suggestions. Pretty freaking awesome. Bree says, just saw you were live and wanted to say hi. Well, hi. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, no, congrats on getting the 3 tomes funded. You still got, what, 23 days to go for your stretch goals? And that's freaking awesome. Super excited for you. I also apologize. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago, so I'm like trying to get my brain going too. But I normally stream on Sundays, but I have something that came up that I have to do tomorrow. So I have to, or I don't have to, I wanted to make sure I'm still streaming. And yeah, here we are. He has an armband on this one. Because I decided nothing screams sci-fi like an armband. I don't know why I do this to myself. I'm not the smartest. I just decide, oh yeah, that'll be great. And then I do it. And then I have to remember it. And I don't have the best memory to remember things, but like I have to... It's tiring. I have to like go back to all the pages and then go, what did I miss? What did I do wrong? So, let's see. Because you want your designs to look peak, pain for peak. Yeah. You're absolutely right. Flappy continues with, or Flappy says, time for celebratory punches for a successful Kickstarter. I agree. I absolutely agree. All the punches. That's going to be so awesome. I'm so excited for 3 tomes. It's going to be so great, Bree. You're doing a great job. Everyone's proud of you. Oh, I get it, Bree. I summoned you with Silent Hill 3 music. That's why you're here. I don't blame you. It's a good soundtrack. Yeah. Nope. Hopefully I'll catch you in a voice chat. And hopefully everything's kind of going great. Yeah, the universe knew. It absolutely did. It would super know if it, like, dragged Chris in here as well, since 3 is his favorite as well. 3 was such a good one. I can't wait for them to remake it, and if they don't, I will riot in the streets. It'll just be me. It'll just be me in the street. Just screaming. And bring my girl Heather back. You two are big inspirations for your own works, Flaffy says. Oh, yeah, no, Bree's doing incredible stuff. I'm glad that you are a fan and supporter of Bree. I bet they'll remake it since they're doing 1. Bloober did surprisingly decent with 2. It did. I just wish they would turn the lights on in the frickin' jail cell. It was so dark. It's a pain in the butt to see. That makes me so mad about video games and horror. Like, oh, it's scary when you can't see anything. Yeah, that's great. I love it. Yeah. It was so annoying. I was so mad. Ooh, but Townfall looks so good. I already have it like wish listed. I should pre-order it, but like money is a little tight right now. But yeah. I'm just a guy. Bree, you're a guy that is doing amazingly. Also, we gotta get everybody to get you up to the 40,000 for no particular reason, right? I get you though. I absolutely get you. We have that one sequence, and you're like, I need this to breathe life. Yeah, no reason. Teehee. Yeah, very curious about Townfall. I wasn't a fan of F. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. It didn't feel like Silent Hill to me. It felt like a kind of separate entity. Again, not a bad game, just kind of felt like a separate entity, but like, I am very excited about Townfall. There's something about it that feels like the old Silent Hill. So we'll see. Flaffy asks, your Kickstarter is on your Twitter, yes? They have it on their Twitter, they have it on their Blue Sky, I believe they have it on their Instagram and TikTok, right? It's everywhere. Yeah, I was like, I think it's everywhere, but like, I also don't know what social media is. Not everybody has the same social media, so I'm like, wait, hold on. Memory. Flaffy says, awesome, I'll throw some money after I'm off. Aw, that's fantastic, Flaffy. Let's support. Heck yeah. Yeah, it's very nice of you, Flaffy. You're doing a great job. Yeah, I am very appreciative that Zami helped redline some of these pages for me, because when I was starting the prequel comic, I really didn't understand how to do comics, what to do for comics, how to make it interesting, because on the last comic I worked on, I just lined pages. I didn't set them up. So it was very daunting to get to do it. But here we are now, starting to line them. So I'm very excited for that. I don't know why I put it all the way up there. Oh man, I am tired. I should have had like caffeine or something. I'm drinking water, so that's good at least. But should have had caffeine. Let the sleep void take you. Take another nap. No! No, 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 no. I gotta get things done. Otherwise, I don't get this comic out. I don't get anything done. And then what's it all for? What's it all for? Can't have that. Absolutely can't have that. Nah, it's either a 1 hour to maybe hour and a half, maybe 2 hour stream today. Just so I can say I streamed for the week, because I've been bad about streaming and I feel really bad for not streaming as much as I should. Yeah. Man, girl's got some nails on her. I'm probably making her nails, like, really too long, but it's okay. She's fodder. Hi, Posy. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you today? I decided to have an impromptu, I can't talk. I decided to have an impromptu stream today, because I won't be around tomorrow. So we're just kind of working on inking some of the comic pages today. And by some of the pages, I mean like one, because I ink very slow and talk at the same time, and it doesn't work. I ink faster when I'm not, but I also don't have the attention span sometimes, right? I am good. I am good. Had a chat with some of my compositors. Unfortunately, my animation the pilot won't be probably able to drop until next year. It stinks, but it is what it is, and that is totally fine. It's not on them. They're doing their best. It's just we're being reasonable. So we're trying to shoot for next year, but we're still working really hard to get it done. So yeah. Flaffy says, "You're welcome. I just gotta support upcoming indie things more than just thought." True. You should support other, creators in the community, especially my friends. All my friends in there. But yeah, even then, you don't have to support people that aren't my friends. Support, like, anybody that you are like, yes, this is a project I want to see. I don't remember her outfit. We'll leave it there. Jack spitting. I am not spitting. Where am I spitting? I'm not spitting on my mic. You lie, Brie. No, I'm kidding. Again, it's, we're kind of all in this. We're kind of all paying out of pocket kind of thing. And it gets tough. It gets really, really tough. I would know from, like, all of the money I've spent on mine. I could have had a house. That's something to think about. I'm not gonna think about it. It makes me sad when I do that. I'd rather have my cartoon and say I did this, but, like, I could have had a house. Yeesh. Goodness. What am I gonna do with myself? Oh, I always forgot to ask after stream, you are free? I have a little time after the stream. Sure, yeah, if this is a, wanting me to look over your, pitch, I think it's a pitch, right? My brain, I'm sorry, I woke up like 30, 40 minutes ago, so you have to forgive me. But yeah, no, I can do that. I'll probably cut the stream about like 30 minutes early so that I can do that, because I do have some other things I have to do tonight. But yeah, no, I can do that. I can do about like an hour and a half today. And then I'll hit you up and you can go over that with me for a little bit, and then I'll run off and do what I gotta do. Did you hear back from it? Fluffy says, man, cutting stream to be a good friend. Joking. Posy says, the announcements are probably going out tomorrow. Ooh, or today in the night. Well, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed for you. I hope it goes super well. Zombies always telling me to, or they would always tell me, like, I need to, try to draw mouths more, like, rectangular than round. So, like, it's definitely a learning. So it's always fun kind of going off of their pieces to see the mouth shapes. Also, I got a little bit of my Batman ways of the upper lip being painted black. They did it before Kim Possible. Flaffy says, my indie pitch, I beat Psy with a sock full of quarters. You're gonna summon Pax that way, I hope you know. Like, Pax is not gonna be happy with you bullying their man. So funny. Pazzi says, the festival on Moron of the loss of a Colombian animator that died on NSC is a shame. Oh, yeah. I heard about that. I don't know the whole situation. I'd seen him in passing, but yeah, that is very unfortunate. It's always such a shame for like these people to die so young, especially when they have like these passions and dreams ahead of them. That's just, it's really sad. Like, yeah, no, my heart goes out to his family. Yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough one to see. I saw he died on a train accident going back to the airport. Okay, it was a train accident. I had no idea what it was. I couldn't find any information on it. They just said they just found him dead, and I was like, that sucks. But again, they probably didn't have the permission of the family or something. Um, yeah, that's a scary thing. There's just you just don't know. Just don't know when it's gonna happen. It could happen at any point, even when you have everything ahead of you. And he was like showcasing his stuff too, so that's always scary. Yeah, he worked on Glitch in the Knights of Guinevere. Yeah, I did see that he did some beautiful, beautiful animation work there. No, that really is a shame. I'm sure they're gonna give him a card like on the next episode of In Memory of. Yeah, I didn't know him either, but it's very sad. Heart goes out, Bree says. Yeah, yeah. Again, I'd seen him in passing, like, people sharing his work around, and, like, I'd seen his story in passing, but it's always, it's sad. Because, again, you never know. And then, like, it's unfortunate, because didn't even get to tell his story, so, like, we won't even get to have that. So... But I agree. Heart goes out to the family and his loved ones and all of his friends. Gotta make sure to go in with the eyeliner, because I like drooping eyeliner. I am very, very excited. I know I like geeked out about it a little bit without giving away anything, but like I'm very excited for one of the things we have in pre-production right now. It's looking incredible, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It was gonna be a stretch goal for my Kickstarter, but I was like, screw it. I can't wait. I wanted to get it done. But I think it's gonna be really good for the series if I get it done. So, looking forward to that. All the little stray hairs. So you guys have any plans for the weekend? You just kind of relaxing? You working? I know Flaffy works. Hi 44 Games, welcome in. We are just kind of lining pages today because I won't be here to stream tomorrow. I gotta go help out with something. Welcome in, how are you? See, I'm in like this tough little limbo thing of I'm like, oh, I want synth music, I want rock music, I want industrial music like this for for Silent Hill. It's tough. I gotta see. I'm gonna have to eventually just kind of like talk to a bunch of musicians and kind of figure out what kind of vibe I want for Thought. It's tough because when I say synth, people try to give me like pop synth, and it's a different kind of synth I'm looking for. So I think I'm using like the wrong genre. Because everybody thinks like synth wave, and that's not what Thought is. Thought shouldn't be relaxing. It should be nerve-wracking, right? Let's see. Bree says, going to a birthday party later tonight for another indie creator. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. I hope you have lots of fun at that. And tomorrow going to Square Enix Cafe. You better take pictures and you better show me. You better show me. Also, you gotta show Chris, because, like, he'd love to see that. Yay, you'll show me the pics. 44 Games says, nice, I'm gonna see a friend after being away for a couple of years. Aww, that's really nice that you get to reunite with a friend. I hope you guys have lots of fun, and you're gonna have lots to catch up on. That's really exciting. Bree continues, I'm telling you, bro, hit up TTT Composer. I'm sure he could do, maybe, he could maybe do it for you. Yeah, no, I definitely need to. I'm just, I'm stupid, and I can't remember names. Like, could you, like, DM me their information? Because I'm stupid, and, like, I go, yeah, I'm gonna do that one thing I was told, and then I sit there, and I don't remember. Hi! Welcome in, welcome in! Hello, Jax, and good night. Oh no, are you leaving? Well, thank you for coming by. Hi! Yeah, sorry, I usually stream on, like, Sundays, but, like, I won't be here tomorrow. But how are you? Yeah, you'll shoot me a DM. Thank you, Bree. I appreciate it. I need to hit up this one composer again, though. I've been trying to get his attention, and I don't think he quite believes that I'm being serious about the Thought project. Like, I think he thinks it's like I'm one of those people where I'm like, hi, I have this idea that I want to use your music for. Hey, thank you so much. Let's go. Subscribe for 3 months. Wow. That's a lot considering I was gone like one of those months. Oh my god, thank you, thank you. That really means a lot. I appreciate it. Oh, it's 2 a.m.? Wow. Yeah, no, you should be in bed. You should be in bed. I am so sorry that you are up this late. I didn't realize it was 2 a.m. for you. But I do appreciate you coming and hanging out, and then, you know, subscribing another month to me. The support really means a lot. So thank you so much. Flaffy says, "Wow, what are we wowing today?" Okay, so we'll have like another 30 minutes, and then I will hop off so that I can go talk to Posy for a bit, and then run off and do my stuff. This song's always so sad. I love Not Tomorrow. Wow to the composer. I mean, I can't blame the composer because I've seen it a lot. And in fact, when I was younger, I used to do that a lot too, where I would go to an artist and I'd be like, wow, I love this. Can I animate to it? And then, like, I wouldn't do anything with it. I would just let it rot or, like, pester them because I wanted to do an animation with it and they didn't want to do it. And it's like, you don't want your name connected to, like, you know, something that's not good. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying like I was gonna do anything bad with it, but like they don't know that, and it's a tough process of trying to get someone's permission for things. And so I technically don't have anything to show off, and it's not me trying to like be depressing, like, oh, I have nothing in my life to show that I have purpose. No, it's not that. It's just a professionally, I don't have anything that I can show them to be like, hey, this is a legit project. This is something that I think could be beneficial for both of us. And of course, like, it's not even me going, oh, I'll give you exposure if you give me your song for me to use. No, it's like, I'd still pay them, and I still want to pay them, like, commercial rights and such, right? Like, I want to make sure that they get their worth. But I need to have something, right, to prove that I'm not just blowing smoke. So it's a little tough. Also, emails, we don't know who are scammers nowadays. We don't know who's a scammer, who's not a scammer. And so, like, I want to make sure I have something to prove, hey, I'm not a scammer. This is what our thing is. Because there's just one composer I'm trying to get a hold of. But it's been a little trying, but I'm not giving up yet. And if it doesn't work out, that's totally fine. I will find someone else. But I do have one guy, this one composer. I just think they would be perfect. But if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'm always looking around. I'm always shopping, window shopping. I think her sleeve goes all the way down. No, she's got the armband from the chair. Dum-dum. Eh. This is it. This is it. My brain's just like, I don't remember details. I really want a Scooter's coffee, but there's none that are, like, close enough. I don't feel like driving all the way for a coffee. The fingers are placed a little oddly. So I'll go over that. I like lining. I think it's fun. Again, I'd be a lot faster if I wasn't talking. And I just blaring music and just going at it. Because I used to, like, pump out a lot of pages on, like, the other comic. It was really fun. Flaffy says, yeah, I understand. There's so many songs I want to practice animating to, but I worry about asking because they'll think I'll never do it or I'm just dumb or something. You know, it doesn't hurt to still ask. Like, it never hurts to still ask because, you know, some people may like be super for it and really, really want to see it come to fruition, and be like super fans. Like, I've seen that too. So like, don't take mine as my words as a you shouldn't do this because it's going to offend somebody or blah 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 blah. I'm just saying, in my circumstance, this composer is probably not seeing that I'm able or capable of it. And that's okay. They don't have to, right? But it doesn't hurt to still ask. I'm just stubborn enough that I'm like, fine, okay, cool. I'm gonna get everything together and show you what I want to do. So, very, very excited. And again, if it doesn't work out, I will find somebody. That is not an issue. But yeah, no, I say go for it. If there is a artist out there that you really like their work and you would like to implement them into your own work, yeah, I say go and ask them. Because again, there's a lot of artists out there that are like composers and such that are super excited for that kind of stuff. I just suggest doing snippets from a song and not putting all your eggs in a basket to do a full song. It's a lot. It is a lot. Hi, Rhea. Welcome in. We've got about 25 more minutes of the stream. Hey, can we watch a movie on your face? No, you can't watch a movie on my face. That's not what this does. That's not what my face does. Can't watch a movie on there. I think you can play Pong, though. It's all I got. I'm such an old model. All I've got is Pong. So you get that, Rhea. You get Pong. Yay. Being a smart aleck. Goodness. No movies. I don't want to get hit with copyright claims. That's why we don't play movies on my face. Fluffy says, yeah, I do have a tendency to overextend myself. Me too. Hence this whole project. Aw, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I'm not paying attention if somebody threw a tomato. I'm sorry. But don't throw tomatoes. That's not nice. Alrighty. Oh, nice stretch. Nice stretch. You're eating seaweed, Rhea says over on YouTube. Nice. Hopefully you're enjoying it. There's times I really like seaweed, and then other times I'm just like, I just can't eat just the seaweed. But I don't mind it. I especially like it on, like my sushi and like the wraps. Like, I just gotta have a little bit of rice with it. Honestly, I don't even need the sushi. Sushi's a bonus, but... Rhea continues with, I went to this market called World Market, and every aisle is a different country. Oh yeah, I have a World Market over here. A lot of them closed, unfortunately. But they were always fun. Leave them like that. I think it's kind of a make a cup of tea and put on some horror music as I draw kind of day. We shall see. As if I still have time after the things I gotta do today. Ray continues with, over on YouTube, I went thrift shopping. Nice. Did you find anything nice? continues with, yeah, I found a Hawaiian shirt and denim jacket with spikes. Ooh, I like the denim jacket with spikes. That sounds awesome. Sounds like you had a really, really good time. Maria says, me and my friends found leather pants and we died. Nice. Flaffy says, okay, out of these weapons, which would Rufus use? Sword and shield, a great sword, or a hammer? Sword and shield. He very much has the... wants to be a knight, but it's also the decision between trying to choose between offense and defense. So he's always going to be kind of juggling that his whole life. Because he doesn't know if he wants to be someone who attacks or someone who protects. Hi, Kiri! I got about 15 minutes before I wrap up the stream, but how are you? Oh my god, I haven't seen you forever. Totally didn't just go get a massage with you and I can't walk because my feet hurt. But how are you? I did an impromptu stream today because I won't be here tomorrow since I gotta go help with some things, so... Good. Tired and avoiding schoolwork. I would say, do you want to play some Resident Evil later tonight? But I'm joking. You need to focus on your schoolwork. Fluffy says, oh, duly noted. Yeah. Rufus has kind of just that, conflict of like a sword and a shield, but also it's a symbolism of like, does he choose offense or defense? And then it's the kind of a knight thing. Like, he wants to be a knight. Like, who doesn't want to be a knight? Like, he seems very much the type. I think in my D&D thing, I wrote off to the side for them. It's not actually a D&D campaign. I think I was just being like, what class would they be if they played D&D? I think I had him as something of a paladin, but I don't understand everything about D&D. So maybe I'm wrong on that. Kiri says, I do! Well, if you're up to it today, I would love to play. Kiri says, a night? I'm gonna be a day. I can't. You, get out. You're banned. You're, like, banned from my life now. I don't even want to see you at work. I'm joking. I love you. Ray says, gotta go. Hope to see you again. Yeah. Have a good day, Rhea. But yeah, because Fluffy says, yeah, because I was stumped the longest time of what Rufus would use since Sai and Yuji just come easy. Yeah. Pencil brows. But yeah, no. Kiri, go do your schoolwork. Go focus on that. I'm not gonna bully you to play with me. But I don't wanna. I don't know what to tell you to do. Like, you do what you want to do. I've only got 10 more minutes to stream, and then I gotta go make a quick phone call with somebody. Plus, it'll be over before you know it, and then you'll be free of school, right? I'm gonna dinner, leave the lurk. Yeah! It's good talking to you too, Carrie. I'll see you on Monday. Good luck with school. Let's see. And if you want to know, Sai seems like the type to have dual blades, and Yuji a bow, or an insect glaive, a spear with an acrobatic moveset. Nice. Yuji's a tough one, just because she is skilled with using a whip like her father. She can use pretty much almost any weapon, so those aren't incorrect. But she's also she's an interesting one because she doesn't exactly have like her own set weapon, and that's because one, she's a kid and I don't want to set her with a weapon. And again, this is just my own personal thing and like thought. It's not to say that she won't have weapons and she won't use weapons. It's just haven't set something into it because it's kind of that coming into it. Does she follow in her father's footsteps? Does she find something that's better for her? And it kind of lets us get to explore that as well. But dual blades, absolutely a sigh. Because one of the characters he is very inspired by, Zidane from Final Fantasy IX. The dual-wielding thief. To no one's surprise. Yuji just holding weapons and taking up space and pissing Sai off. Oh, absolutely. Like, Sai is definitely better at knives than her, but that's because, again, she knows how to use most weapons, but it doesn't mean she's skilled them, right? Yeah, like, she can't use a weapon if it's too heavy. Exactly. that is going to be my stopping point for tonight. But I really appreciate everyone who dropped by tonight to keep me company and to kind of just keep me on track for wanting to work on a page, since I won't be able to tomorrow. But like, I really appreciate you guys. You guys really help me. I know I say it every time, and I'm gonna keep saying it every time because I do appreciate it. Because again, like, sometimes I just get so distracted, or I'm like, I don't want to work on this, and it can be tiring. It can be making a project in the long haul, but the fact that, like, you guys stay with me, ask me questions, tell me things about your life, we just kind of get to bond as I get to draw, and it's really helpful. So, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will catch you guys on Tuesday. There shouldn't be anything, but knock on wood, because that's just how my life is, right? And if not, I'll try to reschedule it. Alright, I will catch you guys later. Bye!